In John chapter 9, Jesus heals a man who was born blind. So Jesus spits on the ground and then makes some mud out of his saliva and puts it on the man's eyes. Then Jesus tells him to go and wash in the pool of Siloam. So the man took Jesus at his word and did what he said and went and washed, and the man came home seeing. So the man's neighbors and all the people that used to formerly see him begging asked, "Isn't this the man that used to sit and beg?" Some claimed that he was. Others said, "No, he only looks like him." But he himself insisted that he was the man. So the people demanded that he give an explanation as to how his eyes were opened. So the man told them, "The man they called Jesus made some mud and put it on my eyes. He told me to go to the pool of Siloam and wash. So I went and washed, and then I could see." "Where is this man?" the people asked him. But the man did not know. So they brought the man who had been blind to the Pharisees. Now the day on which Jesus had performed this miracle of making mud and opening the man's eyes was on the Sabbath. So the Pharisees also asked the man how he had received his sight. And the man told them, "He put mud on my eyes, and I washed, and now I see." Then some of the Pharisees started to say about Jesus, "This man is not from God, for he does not keep the Sabbath." But then others asked, "How can a sinner do such miraculous things?" So they were divided. Finally, they turned to the blind man and said, "Well, what do you have to say about him? It was your eyes he opened." So the man replied, "He is a prophet." So the Jews still did not believe that the man had been blind and received his sight, so they sent for his parents. "Is this your son? Is this the one you say was born blind? So how is it now that he can see?" So the parents respond saying, "We know he is our son, and we know that he was born blind, but how he can now see, we do not know. Ask him. He is of age. He will speak for himself." The man's parents said this because they were afraid, because anyone who professed Jesus as the Christ would be thrown out of the synagogue. So a second time they summoned the man who had been blind, and they told him to give glory to God, and that they knew that this man pertaining to Jesus was a sinner. So the man then responded, "Whether he's a sinner or not, I don't know, but one thing I do know, I was blind, and now I see." So then they said, "We know that God spoke to Moses, but as for this fellow, we don't even know where he comes from." Then the man answered, "Now that is remarkable. You don't know where he comes from, yet he opened my eyes." Christ is